the Bakken Bears, and our visitors from Sardinia, Dinamo Sassari. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to this very epic Group A fixture between two teams who started off very differently. One of them undefeated, while one of them has yet to pick up a victory so far here in the 2020-21 regular season of the Basketball Champions League. If you look at the statistics between these two teams, very, very different. But we're going to look at some of the other fixtures. As you can see, Iberostar Tenerife coming up with a crucial victory over Galatasaray Sagorta. That is now a very, very big loss for the Giants from Turkey, because one thing about the 2017 inaugural champions of the Basketball Champions League, Iberostar Tenerife, they'll want to make a mark for themselves. But right now, Dinamo Sassari flying high so far, off to a great start with players such as Miro Balan, Marcus Spisu. Gianmarco Pazecco has really set this team up with these fans here. They want to see Bakken Bears return to the Basketball Champions League this season with a first victory here tonight. Well, there you can see so far, Dinamo Sassari, if they win tonight, they can go top of Group A with 3 wins and 0 losses. While Bakken Bears, it's crucial they pick up a victory tonight. It is so imperative and importante that they pick up their first victory so they don't fall behind too far. But after tonight, all the teams would have played each other so far with the difference in group stages as we've seen this season. So they don't want to be on a winless stage going into the second matchups. Make sure they give themselves a chance. And there's the top 2 in each group that will go through for qualification. Well, we're going to look at some of the lineups of players to look at. We mentioned about Marcus Spiso and Miro Balan, but not to mention Kasper Traian, the young player from Estonia, Giacomo Devecchi, along with Jason Burnell, Stefano Gentile. Justin Tillman is going to be a crucial factor. This Dinamo Sassari team, they mean business. They want to make a statement. They want to get back to where it's all about, and they want to bring home a championship and possibly be the first team from Italy to win. The second team to win the Basketball Champions League from Italy. As we've seen champions so far, we've had a champion from Spain, a champion from Italy, pardon me, as I made a mistake over there before, but also a champion from Greece, 2 champions from Spain, actually, as San Pablo Burgos took the title back from the restart. Well, Bakken Bears, some very interesting players. Blaine Cosi is going to be a major influence them tonight. Not to mention Michael Duke, who started for them on the weekend in their win back in the Danish basketball against the Svendborg Rabbits. Darko Jurkic, not to mention, we'll see him along with Ryan Evans. This is a very stacked Bakken Bears team, and they mean business, and they're going to get, hopefully, the victory tonight. Not to mention Deshaun Stevens. We'll see a lot from him, the veteran player now in his prime at 31 years of age. But enough of the talk. They must pick up the crucial victory here tonight. There you can see the Bakken Bears coach. That is Stefan Visch, who has been with the club since 1997 when it was known as Skovbakken, and Skovbakken Bears as of 1999. Since then, he's held roles as assistant coach, main coach, as well as all the leagues in Danish basketball. What a job he has tonight. Well, Burnell's presence inside is going to be very, very crucial, but Marcus Spies, along with Miro Balan, it's the chemistry from Dinamo Sassari, along with Justin Tillman. Now, Justin Tillman is a 3-stretch 4 player, can play inside, but also can get on the perimeter. Not renowned for his perimeter shooting, but my word, can this young man play basketball very well. We'll just get set now to introduce the Bakken Bears players. Again, a new look team with all that they've achieved so far in the last few seasons. I mean, they've had some very good years in the FIBA Euro Cup. Right now, they want to do it on this stage here in the Basketball Champions League. They want to make a name for themselves. They've got to pick up a victory tonight. These fans need something to cheer for. Tyler Ongwai, along with Michael Duve, is going to be a very, very important matchup. Make sure they get off the mark running, but you know, statistically, this is a team that doesn't shoot so well from the perimeter. They're really going to have to try and force the issue a lot from inside. So far, Peterson, their top scorer in 2 games, is averaging 23 points per game. Not to mention Stevens as well, chipping in 10.5. I only do for this 13, but the talent is there right now. They've got to learn at this stage in the Basketball Champions League how to grind out games and come out with those victories. There's no reason why Bakken Bears can't be competing for a playoff spot. Again, when you're up against teams, I mean, this is a tough group. As we mentioned, with Iberostar Tenerife, Galatasaray, Dinamo Sassari. It's almost a group of death for Bakken Bears, so they've got to take the last 2 defeats and put a line under those and think where to move forward, but they have to pick a victory up here tonight. It is so crucial for the home side. As we mentioned, Stevens being one of their top scorers, also averaging fairly well in the rebounds. He's averaging 5 rebounds per game. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll just get set to introduce our officials tonight. Our officials are Martins Kozlovskis, Wojciech Liszka, and Ilias Koneles from Cyprus, Poland, and Latvia. And we are very grateful for all the work our officials have done so far here in the Basketball Champions League. They've done an excellent job in all of our FIBA competitions, but as I mentioned, they will continue to do so here tonight in this Group A fixture of the 2020-21 regular season of the Basketball Champions League. We'll take a look at the starting lineups right now. We'll look at Dinamo Sassari. Miro Balan will start at center. He'll be partnered inside with Jason Burnell. Amantis Benches, Philip Kirschlin, and Marcus Spisu make up the backcourt. Well, imagine he's trying to stretch out his options, Marco Bezzecco, and try to balance it out. I think he's probably going to look at this game as a potential victory. He's got to make sure that it rotates well because he hasn't necessarily got out with his strongest five. As you can see so far with their lineup, and again, for them, it's going to have to be ride the storm, but with a coach as experienced, has been with the club for so long, Stefan Vish, as we mentioned, the club since the 90s. Again, he knows the expectations. They've built them themselves. Dominating the domestic scene, but not to mention, he wants to make sure they do it at a continental level. They've had some good years in the FIBA Europe Cup, and right now for them, it would mean so much to qualify for that playoff spot in the Basketball Champions League, but players such as Marcus Spisu will cause a lot of problems for the Bakken Bears. As we mentioned with Justin Tillman, one thing to look out for is the inside play, but this is a power forward slash small forward that can run the floor. Yeah, the transition defense will be tested tonight for the Bakken Bears. Peterson, one thing to him, he's got to try and play as much high-tempo basketball as much as possible, because you know with a team like Dinamo Sassari, they're going to try and play very disciplined half-court basketball. Cuba's going to have to play excellent post defense. Again, they would have listened to all the X's and O's, the game film, the coaching plans, but right now it's down to the players. They've got to go on the court. They've got to perform and give these fans some hope, something to cheer about, as this season is their return to the Basketball Champions League since the inaugural season when they started in 2016-17. They want to put that year behind them. A magnificent club, Bakken Bears, a great fan base. But right now, results is what they need, and it's live. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as always, we thank you for joining us. The officials are ready, the players are ready, the coaches are ready. Don't go anywhere. It is the Basketball Champions League Group A fixture between our hosts, the Bakken Bears, and the visitors from Sardinia, Italy, Dinamo Sassari. We talk about how well these two teams are doing in their domestic leagues. I mean, we talk about Bakken Bears coming up with a crucial victory against the Svendborg Rabbits on the weekend, because right now they sit top of Pro A in Denmark with 6 wins and only 1 loss. Dinamo Sassari currently sitting in 7th place in Serie A with 4 wins and 4 losses. And they lost the weekend against Happy Casa Brindisi, a rival here in the Basketball Champions League. But the good thing for Dinamo Sassari is they've got off on fire here so far. 2 wins, 0 losses. Miro Balan, Marcus Spisu, Jennifer now. It's live, and it is the Basketball Champions League, brought to you by LiveBasketball.tv. Don't go anywhere, as we are now set for tip. Well, the key for Bakken is going to be transition defense. I mean, you know that the half-court set is going to be very disciplined from Dinamo Sassari, but Sassari is a team that will try to get you in transition. So many numbers, but it's the perimeter shooting. Players such as Marcus Speaker who can light it up. So Bakken Bears knows this group is always going to be tough, but they got to perform. The official is set, and we're set for tip. The ball is up underway, and it will be the visitors who get the first possession. Corruptions almost turns it over. Throws it down low now. Backs down, tries to use the force. Well, dish it off to Balan. Balan can't keep it alive. Simply unstoppable. Well, Balan, once he gets it in the low block, there's no stopping him. I mean, you just have to try and make sure you deny him and don't let him get the ball in the paint. Bakken Bears now down the other end will try to respond and come off one screen. What about pump fakes? Goes baseline, draws the foul, and he gets the and-one. And he's going to go to the free throw line now to make a three-point play. Tough move by Ryan Evans. Evans just gave it a smooth little pump fake. Went to the basket. He's going to get the and-one. I mean, look at this. As soon as he gets it, right there, short little pump fake. Unstoppable. Ryan Evans, originally from Chicago, Illinois, played at the University of Wisconsin. He's played all over Europe as he can't capitalize on the three-point play. Well, here comes Dinamo Sassari now down the other end. Spisu, bit of time and space. Goes down the middle. Spisu kicks this one out. Another pump fake. They get a three. The three is up, and the three is good. Well, Philip Crushland already getting early look from the perimeter. Great penetration kick out by Dinamo Sassari. Bakken Bears now under the basket. Oh, it's beautiful. Well, beautifully executed. Executes Tyler Ongwai. Just made a little cut to the basket, but right now Dinamo Sassari go down low to Miro Balan. Balan's going to back down. Bit of contact, spins. Oh, he is unstoppable. Can you stop Miro Balan? I don't think so. Well, the bread and butter of Dinamo Sassari is Miro Balan. You got to throw the ball to him because there is nobody in the Basketball Champions League that can guard him. Ongwai now gives a handoff. Peterson now has got to get something going. He's 7 on the shot clock. Takes on Miro Balan. Oh, turns it over. Balan with a steal. Now, an unsportsmanlike foul has been called. Again, what a defensive play by the big fella. That was always going to be a problem for Bakken Bears. I mean, they got the switch, but Peterson's got to get something better going to the basket. Turn the ball over. And now Miro Balan's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots, and they're going to get the ball back. Early turnover, but he's got to make sure he takes care of the basketball. And the big fella makes the first free throw. Originally from Šibenik, Croatia. He's played some big-time clubs such as KK Zadar and Čedovica, not to mention SIG Strasbourg. Had a season with them in the Basketball Champions League. Spicy now will inbound the ball. Now kicks out, they get another three. The three is up. Tips it in. Now, question is, no, it doesn't go in now. Bakken Bears can push a little bit of transition. This is what they need. Posey now comes up one screen. Posey in the lane, goes over a little teardrop, doesn't get it. Come up with a loose ball now. Dinamo Sassari in transition. Cross court, Spisu keeps alive. Oh, turns it over. Great hands by Ongwai. This is where Bakken Bears now have to capitalize. Bit of contact all the way. Oh, great defense. But it will be baseline ball to Bakken Bears. Well, Tyler Ongwai thought he had an easy penetration to the basket, but quite simply, Jason Burnell did an excellent defensive duties of stopping him from having that easy layup. Well, this is now problems for Bakken Bears. Again, they're struggling to get the ball in bounds, but it will be there. Ball on the sideline. Well, that's great defensive duties there by Philip Crush in the denial. Not allowing QJ Peterson to get that look. Off one screen now, time and space, kicks out. Well, the big fella tries it downtown, way off the mark. We'll get an offensive rebound. Well, behind the back, doesn't take it, goes baseline, kicks out, takes it, big three. Oh, baby, sinks it. Big time three by Peterson. Well, that is what Bakken Bears need if they're going to play this kind of style with Dinamo Sassari. Russian now gives the ball up. Bland now is going to go pick and roll. Marcus Spisu. Spisu comes off it. Oh, what a pass now. Burnell pump fakes, takes in the lane. Turns it over now. Bakken Bears come up with a loose ball. Can they push in transition? Cross court, another three. Looks like a long two. Shot is up. Now, was it a two or a three-pointer? I think he had his foot on the line, but I could be wrong on that one. He hits the shot in transition. It was a three-pointer. Balan all the way. Balan gets rejected. Oh, my Lord. Are you serious? Ryan Evans said, not in my house. Well, Balan thought he had an easy layup go to the basket, but Ryan Evans just denied him. Well, Bakken Bears now leading by 1 point, trying to build a bit of momentum here in the first quarter. But they are winless here. Victory will be crucial for them. Evans now pump fakes, kicks out, goes baseline, bit of contact. Oh, turns it over. Poor play now. It's a 3-on-2 transition. Vecchi, oh, in the lane. Oh, it's showtime. Dinamo Sassari basketball. You gotta love it. Mantis Benjius ran wide on the left and just came up with a layup. Bez now down the other end. Looking to go pick and roll with Juve. Evans now looking for someone to kick it out to. Well, Hail Mary three, and he got it. Are you serious? QJ Peterson from no man's land nails that one. Well, QJ Peterson now 2 for 2 from downtown. Big time shots, and Balan dish it off. That just gets rejected. Juice says, not in my house. Well, Dinamo Sassari now has to be more clinical. They move the ball. They get a look from Crushland. Cushion for three, doesn't get it. Juice tries to comes up with it, and there's a foul under the basket. The Bakken Bears having a problem coming up with any rebounds because Dinamo Sassari, with all their size, coming up with all the loose balls. I think Benjius is trying to say it's a shooting foul. I think the officials have agreed with him, so it will be 2 shots to Mantis Benjius, the Lithuanian international. Well, Mantis Benjius has been key for Dinamo Sassari, originally from Klaipėda, Lithuania. Started his career at Vitas Vilnius. Made the move over, and he actually played for Vitas Vilnius last season. He's played in places such as Spain as well, so again, a very experienced European basketball player. Stands at 6'9". Oh, he missed the second free throw. Free throws are key so far here in the Basketball Champions League. I mean, look, every point matters. You never want to look back on the game and think the outcome could have been different had you made all your free throws. Well, Ryan Evans now curls the screen. Mid-range shot, doesn't get it, and the foul has been called under the basket. Now, I believe they've called the foul on number 4, Adama Dorbo. Well, that is a 13th foul now for the Bakken Bears. I mean, there's a shot from Evans. Just a slight little hold. So it will be Dinamo Sassari ball. They trail this one by 1 point with under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Question now, looking to throw it down low. Now here's the mismatch. The Dinamo Sassari one. Balan backs down, goes baseline. Oh, this man is unstoppable. I mean, you got to double team Miro Balan because every time he gets to the low block, you can't guard him one-on-one. You've either got to stop him from getting the ball in the low block or send the second player defender for the double team, but Evans now penetrates, steps back from 15 feet, he got it. And Ryan Evans now, a tough jump shot now, he moves up to 4 points. That's much better now. Goes to the middle, but again, Miro Balan causing problems, he draws a foul, and that's a 14th foul now on the Bakken Bears. I think you see sealed off Juve, and again, that was the help side by Darboy. under the basket now. Burnell, simply too easy. Well, how do you let the back door go that well? I mean, somebody's got to switch on the screen, but Jason Burnell, again, won't get any easier bucket here tonight. Got ball out. Oh, baby! Beautifully executed. Are you serious? I mean, that is as good as it gets. Quick pick and roll. The alley-oop went up, and he just threw it down. I mean, that is beautiful basketball, but a three down the other, and Kushland nails it. Well, this is end-to-end stuff right now. That is just beautiful. Same thing now as Deshaun Stevens comes in. Stevens, well, we got a three. The three is up. The three's no good. Stevens with the iron run, gets a rebound, but the foul is on the ground, so it will not be an and one. Well, Deshaun Stevens has come into this game, and he is making his name heard. Foul is on Justin Tillman. Well, here you go. Well, there was a three by Darbois, sorry. There was the rebound. Tillman probably fouled on the rebound. Stevens now gives the ball up. It's going to go pick and roll. Sets one screen. Well, they kick it out. They get a wide open look. Doesn't get it. Burnell with a rebound. And now Dinamo Sassari try to build in a two-point lead. Kicks this one out down low. Finds Tillman. Tillman going to work. Under the basket. Gets rejected. Well, Stevens taking this game over. But a blocking foul has been called on Philip Kushland. All of a sudden, Deshaun Stevens comes into this game, and Bakken Bears just have a new bit of energy, something going forward. I mean, there's the block, comes up with it. Darbois takes it in transition, but blocking foul called on Kushland. Darbois heavily guarded. Pump fakes in the lane, goes up. Stevens now from 50 feet, takes a jump shot. Nothing but net from Deshaun Stevens. Stevens now goes with the 4 points, and he came up with that monster alley-oop, revitalizing the energy for the Bakken Bears. Now Spacey looks like he's going to go pick and roll with Justin Tillman now. Kicks out to get a three in the corner. Three is up. The three is good. Well, Dinamo Sassari do what they do best, and they light it up. He matches benches now. He moves up to 8 points. Thought about taking the tray ball now. Backed up to Stevens, gets a handoff now. He takes a quick three-pointer. The three is no good. Burner with a rebound, and now Dinamo Sassari can push. But Tillman's under the basket. Now Tillman gets it. Tillman's, oh, it's beautiful. The high-low situation between Burnell and Justin Tillman is simply unstoppable. Hey, turn it over. Burnell with a still. Well, he's got options. Burnell, Euro step. And he gets fouled, and he will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Foul is on Deshaun Stevens. Jason Burnell trade the Euro step, went up for the finger roll. Now he will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Jason Burnell now missed the first free throw. Well, the American who's had a very, very respected career, originally from DeLand, Florida, in Jacksonville State. It's only his 2nd season of professional basketball. Played at Cantu last season. He makes a 2nd free throw. Stands at 6'7", a very undersized 3-4, but what a hell of a basketball player he is. Pulls up for another 3-pointer, doesn't get it. Comes up with an offensive rebound under the basket. Stevens goes up with it. Well, again, he now moves up to 6 points, and he's causing all sorts of problems for Dinamo Sassari. Well, he's a joint top scorer with QJ Peterson. He matches benches now, fakes. Oh, behind the back. Oh, he missed the layup. Doesn't get it. 3rd time, doesn't get it. Well, he denied the assist of the season. Justin Tillman, tough situation, had a few opportunities. down low now to Evans. Evans is going to back down, has the mismatch against Bisu. Oh, Evans. Oh, you serious? How did he do that, Ryan Evans? I mean, that was just poetry in motion. He faked the spin baseline, went around, and he kissed it off the glass. Down the other end now. Gentile comes up one screen. Gentile pulls a bit of contact, doesn't get the and one, but he will go to the free throw line now. 2 shots. The foul has been killed on Darboe, but Gentile so smart here, draws a contact, pump fakes, and just right there draws the foul. And that's why he's going to go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Such a smart basketball player. Stefano Gentile, originally from Maddaloni, Italy. Started his career in 2005 at Juve Caserta. Again, has played for some very big teams so far. Here in the Basketball Champions League, joined Dinamo Sassari 2018, now in his 3rd season. Again, what an addition he's been. Stands at 6 foot. 3, a primetime backcourt player, very physical. Well, he doesn't make the second free throw. Well, we're under 40 seconds to go now here in the first quarter. Bakken Bears trailing this one by 3 points. Overcommits now, but now question is, was that a shooting foul? And I think so. So Duvecki gives away 3 shots, and now Bakken Bears with a chance to tie this game up. It's a silly foul to give away. Well, that's his first personal foul to give away, but again, very silly one. Just overcommitting. You saw when he was denying the ball, he's trying to go for the steal. And that's the way that Dinamo Sassari played. They deny every pass, try to get out in transition, but overcommitted, try to get back and recover. But now, Bakken Bears will go to the free throw line now for 3 shots. I think right now they're trying to figure out, was it a shooting foul? This is where the officials will decide. This is the brilliance of the replay.
Yeah, this is good. Can we go back? Okay, let's go. Thank you, Kate. It's clear. 3-point shot. Thank you. Good. Show 3.
Well, that is the beauty now. QJ Peterson has 6 points. He's had 2 3-pointers. Will now go to the free throw line for 2 shots. And that's the kind of situation Bakken Bears need them in. They need to really work for every shot they get. QJ Peterson, originally from Frederick, Maryland. Played his university basketball at VMI for the Keydets. He's the Virginia Military Institute in Lexington. Started his professional career in 2017 for Uska Praha. Played in Korea actually for Anyang, top basketball team in the Korean Basketball League. Also having seasons in Cyprus, as I mentioned, as well as Ukraine, but right now finding a new home for himself here in Denmark. Very exciting basketball player to watch. He makes 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Well, there's 9 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock, so Dinamo Sassari can't go for a 2 for 1, but they want to get a good shot hit as they lead this one by 1 point over the Bakken Bears. Comes off one screen now, looking for the title. They try to commit, they don't get it. Kick it out. Do they get an open look? The 3 is up. Oh no, an offensive foul's been called A great defensive play by the Bakken Bears. So now they'll have one last shot with 12.8 seconds to go here in the first quarter as they trail by 1 point to Dinamo Sassari. Time on the clock now. Peterson, deep three, doesn't get it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first quarter, Dinamo Sassari lead this one 26-25 here in this Group A fixture of the Basketball Champions League. Game day 3 for both of these two teams. Remember, the Bakken Bears have yet to win a game this season, while Dinamo Sassari undefeated with victories over Galatasaray and Bakken Tenerife. But right now, that is as it stands. We'll show you some stats and some highlights from the first quarter. Dinamo Sassari now 3 for 5 from downtown. Well, Bakken Bears only 3 for 9, but we'll have to separate these two teams from within the rainbow, but it's some rebounds right now. Now, Dinamo Sassari probably walked into this game a little bit too complacent, but here are some highlights from the first quarter. You can see what a pass by Amantis Ben, just finding Mirabalan, the big fella, going to work. There's a 3 by Crushlin from downtown. Evans now kicking this one out, and what a beautiful play there. Ongwai. Mirabalan is just simply unstoppable. I mean, the back down, the finesse, but the skill, and the know-how, the intelligence of the post player is just so unstoppable. The baseline that caught it in transition. I mean, that's a good shot for the Bakken Bears. Rushing now, dealing that one out. Great fast break basketball by, I mean, Amantis Ben just, he's been a prime-time player. Look, I mean, simply unstoppable. I mean, you can't stop him. I mean, that's as simple as that. But there was the alley-oop. Throw it down, Stevens. Stevens with the monster alley-oop. Well, now we start the second quarter. Bakken Bears trailing this one by 1 point. Have one last chance to take the lead. Well, they take a 3 from downtown. The big fella doesn't get it. Jason Burnell comes up with a rebound. Spacey now will try to slow this one down. He throws it down to Burnell. Burnell backs down. Well, Mirabalan, he doesn't take many 3 points, but this time the big fella nails it. Well, Mirabalan, I can't remember the last time he took a 3-point shot, but the big fan lacking any confidence. We're now looking to isolate, kicks out at the 3-point shot, didn't take it. Well, this is last shot, takes this one, he gets this one. Long 2-pointer by Michael Juve. Juve is not shy to shoot it from downtown, but again, 2-point lead to Dinamo Sassari. This baseline, no help side. Kicks out, Spisu goes in. We got a shot, Gentile. Burnell's wide open, back out. Spisu wide open. 1, 2, 3 punti per Marco Spisu. Well, Marco Spisu, again, is not a player you want to leave wide open on the perimeter. You got to watch the way Dinamo Sassari move the basketball. Stevens now looking to isolate against Mirabalan. Oh, and again, how does this man do it? I mean, that is Hakeem the Dream in a Bakken Bears jersey. Fakes the spin. Oh, they come up with a steal. But they don't get the shot. Again, was that the right shot by QJ Peterson? Again, the shot, Stevens, sorry. It's been unstoppable. Bit of contact off the backboard, doesn't get it. Tillman follows it up. That's where Bakken Bears, I mean, they play the great defense, but once you force a poor shot up, I mean, you got to block out and come up with a rebound. Gordo now pulls up for 15 feet, doesn't get it. And now, Dinamo Sassari can push this one. Spisu now goes in with his right. Spisu kicks out. Jason Burnout, he doesn't take it. Well, Balan's made 1-3. Makes another one. Miro Balan, un'altra, altri 3 punti. Miro Balan is simply lighting this game up. 12 points, and he's 100% from the field. 5 for 5. He is unstoppable. That is why Bakken Bears have to go timeout.
Hey, we're doing the same thing we talked about that we did against Sassari. We're just running out crazy on closeouts, going on every fake, jumping on everything, letting them in the seams, everything. Okay? Let's be aggressive on defense, but keep our cool here. Okay? We are helping. No need to double team all the way out here, Misha. They just move the ball, they hit a 3. Let's keep our cool right now. Okay? So when they shoot over a hand here. We have to keep our cool here. Evans, you're playing the 3 on offense here. Okay? First play here is Russia. Okay? So here's the play. We just move it. What? Russia. Yeah, we play Russia. Just move it here so we get an exit here from Glenn or Q. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Go. Fight. Thank you.
Well, the thing for the Bakken Bears right now is they got to try and play more composed basketball. They can't get into this run and gun situation. They have to play very disciplined. I mean, if they're going to get in transition, they got to try and go for the first early option. But right now, you can see they're forcing a lot from the backcourt. They got to try and play. I mean, right now, Deshaun Stevens, their best player, but a backcourt violation's been called against Michael Juve. So another turnover for the Bears. Spisu now pulls up. Can he make the 7-3? Yes, he can. Si, signore. Marcus Spisu right now is becoming a top point guard so far in all of Europe. Playing with so much confidence, but the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter. Goes backdoor in again. Well, the play is dead, so it will be a foul. So it will be baseline ball now to the Bakken Bears. The foul is on DeVecchi. Gentile, sorry, the foul is on. Gentile got caught in the mix-up there. Peterson now pulls up from 18 feet, takes a jump shot. QJ Peterson, he now moves up to 10 points, cuts it down to a 9-point ball game, but now the Bakken Bears have to stop Dinamo Sassari. Beno backs down against Evans. Beno in the lane, spins, tough shot. Jason Beno, unstoppable. And once he gets in that situation, the Bakken Bears have to come over and double team. But again, when you double team, you leave the wide open shooters. Carrying violation's been called. Well, Glenn Cozy called with a carry. Interesting situation. The Bakken Bears now trailing this one by 11 points. Most they've trailed in this game. Dinamo Sassari looking to be in control. Goes out of bounds, but it will be Bakken Bears ball. So far, Peterson is the top scorer in this game for the Bakken Bears with 10 points, followed by Deshaun Stevenson. But again, they just need to keep going, move the ball, get those open looks. There's the pick and roll now with Michael Juve. Down low to Evans now. Evans goes up for a tough shot, doesn't get it. Now Dinamo Sassari can push, and again, look at the fast break. Oh, Justin Tillman, that's what he does best, but he missed a layup. Well, Dinamo come up with a loose ball. Now it's in the hands of Marcus Spisu. Spisu off one screen. Down to Tillman. Tillman, simple shot, doesn't get it. Evans with a rebound, and now this is where the Bakken Bears have to push in transition. Finds Juve now. Down low to Stevens. Got it by Justin Tillman. Tries to go baseline, bit of contact, goes up, and again, oh, doesn't get it. Was a beautiful move, but he can't finish. And now Spissu in transition. Throws it away. That is unlike Marcus Spissu. We talk about a player with such unbelievable scoring ability and very emphatic vision and passing ability. Doesn't make the most of it there. Well, Deshaun Stevens now has been their best player in the first quarter. Subs out of the game. Off one screen. He has an option to find Juke, but goes in with a little teardrop, doesn't get it. Juke can't come up with a rebound. They come up with it, now they get a fresh 14. Corner had the three, doesn't take it. Dishes off. You gotta shoot it someone. He's gotta find an open look. You can hear them say somebody's gotta shoot it. A couple of good penetrations there, but you can see Bakken Bears, it's the size right now with players such as Mirabalan, not to mention Justin Tillman and Casper Trier. Defense can be very imposing, but that's now the 6th turnover for both these two teams. Down to Tillman now, got it by Evans. Tillman goes middle, Tillman ties a tough one, doesn't get it. Good defensive duty there by QJ Peterson. Peterson, bit of contact, gets down one, and that's much better by QJ Peterson. Well, that's what Bakken Bears have to do. I mean, you got to attack the basket, draw the contact, get to the free throw line. Well, QJ Peterson knew that Mirabalan was going to come up with an offensive rebound, so he went in there. He didn't need to do that. Took it coast to coast, bit of contact, drew the foul, and won. Strong move by QJ Peterson. Well, the man from Frederick, Maryland has a chance now to make a three-point play. They played at Hedgeville High School and actually won a state championship in the state of Maryland. Doesn't make the three-point play. Sorry, come up with a loose ball now. They can push. And free throws becoming a problem for both these two teams in this game. Spins baseline now. Kicks out. Goes in down to Tillman. Tillman, is he got it? Yes, he does. Again, you got to stop Justin Tillman because he is unstoppable. Look point need now to Dinamo Sassari. One screen now in the lane. Well, he had a layup, didn't take it, but they take the three. The three is up. The three is good. Oh, Tyler Ongwai, he now moves up to 8 points. That's a big-time shot. That is what they needed. No help side defense. Now the big fella got him in the air. Doesn't get it. Bakken Bears come up with a loose ball. Now they can push in transition. Well, now he'll try another three. Gets it! Big time three! And all of a sudden, Bakken Bears start to light it up. Michael Juke, I've talked about the confidence. He let it go, and he nails it. Well, every coach will say to their three-point shooters, you just got to keep shooting the ball. And again, that is what Michael Juke has been doing. Has struggled most of this game. But let it rip, and he nailed that one.
But we cannot accept fancy rebound, extra pass, and then busy mark. If we are guarding one, that is not the shooter, and then we start to run on everybody, we become crazy. Okay. Enough. Take your time. Whenever you get the ball inside, 1, 2, you can score. You can even dish the ball perfect. We are shooting great, but score from inside. And then sprint back. Hey, be focused. 3 minutes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we can. Let's go.
Well, you can see that now, trying to say to those players, we got to be more patient offense, and that's the style they play. I mean, you know, Dinamo Sassari will try to push the ball in transition and get the early looks, but if they don't get that, they come out and they can play some beautiful poetry and motion basketball. Right now, they're just not getting those good looks, but lead this one by 5 points and Bakken Bears. Bit of full court pressure. Now it could be a man down. It's a 2-on-1 situation. And he would cover well. Spisu now gives this one out. Marcus Spisu now goes pick and roll. Mirabalan, cross-court pass, finds Gentile. Gentile for three. Gentile doesn't get it. And again, it's that man coming up with all the rebounds. Peterson, he's just inspiring Bakken Bears on both ends of the floor. Peterson trying to look for Evans, finds him. Evans fades away, baseline, beautiful shot. Well, I mean, that was MJ-esque. Mid-range, Ryan Evans. He now moves up to 8 points. Oh, he turned it over again. Now Ryan Evans can push this one in transition. Evans pulls up for a three-point. Look at the confidence, but way off the mark. Ryan Evans probably just got a bit of confidence there, but again, you can see his coach saying to him, keep on going, keep playing. Well, here comes the trap now, but now Bakken Bears have to recover because Dinamo Sassari could punish him. Transition. The foul has been called on Jason Burnell. Only the 13th foul so far in the second quarter, so it will be Bakken Bears ball. But again, a situation like that where Dinamo Sassari break the full court press, going for a three-pointer, probably not the best option. Ryan Evans now looking to go pick and roll with Peterson. Here's the switch, but Peterson's got to make the most of it. Steps back, deep three, doesn't get it. Come over the loose ball, long 2 foot on the line, doesn't get it. And you got to ask the question, are these the shots that Bakken Bears need? But right now, Dinamo Sassari, oh wait, Mantis Benjes, almost turns over. Mirabalan keeps alive. Oh, under the basket, too easy. Well, that's how you break a full court press. Gasper Traer under the basket. Evans thought about taking the three-pointer, doesn't take it. Five on the shot clock now. It's got to get something going to the basket. Bit of contact all the way. Doesn't get the and one, but he gets fouled. And again, J. Peterson causing all sorts of problems for the Bakken Bears. No time left in the shot clock. Just attack the basket. I mean, that is a primetime move. And again, that's the player you need to put the ball in the hands of come crunch time at the end of the shot clock. Well, the man from Frederick, Maryland, will take these two crucial free throws with 1 minute, 43 seconds left here in the second quarter. He makes the first one. He now moves up to 13 points. He's 4 for 10 from the field with 5 rebounds away from a double-double. Doesn't get the second one. 5-point lead now to Dinamo Sassari with just over 1.5 to go here in the second quarter. Spisu off one screen now. Spisu goes baseline. Comes off the foot of Ryan Evans, so will be a fresh 14 on the shot clock for Dinamo Sassari. Burno out. Loads of time, goes down the middle. Burno in the lane. Burno unstoppable, doesn't get it. Bakken Bears come up with a rebound, and now they can push here in the transition, but they turn it over. Sloppy play by the Bakken Bears. Well, that's not the transition they would have wanted. Again, they've got to make the most of it, but Dinamo Sassari as well, getting some good looks and being very complacent. Burning out, got it by Ryan Evans. Backs down the middle, takes this one out. Spins, goes baseline, goes again, bit of contact in the lane, goes up with a tough shot. He can't get it. Again, now they're struggling inside. He's now looking for a handoff down the middle. In the lane, under the basket. Evans goes up with it. Beautiful basketball by the Bakken Bears. And again, it's that man, Ryan Evans. And that's much better, but now Dinamo Sassari must respond.
Here we go, let's play D, let's play D.
Jason Burnell.
Come on, Ryan, 30 seconds.
Kicks out now. They try another three, they don't get it. The Bakken Bears, with 30 seconds, can tie the game up with a three-pointer. Try to slow this one down for a good shot. Ongwai now on the ball, looking to use the double high screen from Evans and Juve. Goes up the Juve side, pulls up deep, deep three, doesn't get it. With a few seconds left now, Spisu, what's he got in the tricks? Kicks out, big three, pump fakes, takes it. Well, he is fouled on the three-point shot, and now he's gonna go to the free throw line for 3 free throws. Well, Ryan Evans running out to him like he's Reggie Miller. And now he's giving him 3 free shots. Feymantis Benjus, who has 8 points tonight, only 2 for 6 from the field with 3 rebounds and 2 assists, but yeah, not the way they would have wanted to end the first half. The foul is on Ongwai. Sorry, I said it was on Ryan Evans. I apologize for that one, but not a great defensive play by the Bakken Bears. Well, Ben just makes the first one. Again, as we mentioned, the man from Klaipeda has not played for Neptunus Klaipeda, who's been a regular member of the Basketball Champions League, but came to Dinamo Sassari from Rytas Vilnius. He makes the second one. Well, veteran pro, 30 years of age, stands at 6'9". Well, has a chance now to make it a 6-point lead now going into the second half. Makes the free throw, but we're going to have, I believe, a timeout. A substitution, sorry. Well, 4/10 of a second to go here in the first half. Can the Bakken Bears get one shot off? Now, if they get fouled, Juve now has to throw this one up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first half, it is the visitors who lead this one by 6 points over the host Bakken Bears. Well, Dinamo Sassari were gifted a present of 3 free throws there at the end of the first half, but that is as it stands. We'll show you some stats and some highlights here from the first half action in this Group A fixture of the Basketball Champions League. Well, so far, Dinamo Sassari, they started this game off like a house on fire, having 6 3-point field goals, but Bakken Bears did fight back at them. They cut the lead down, so these fans hoping for their first victory so far in Group A. A very tough group with teams such as Iberostar, Tenerife, Galatasaray, and tonight their opponents being Dinamo Sassari. Dinamo Sassari 7-12 from downtown, 10 for 23 from within the rainbow, and 8 for 11 for the free throw line, but Bakken Bears 3 for 7. Now you make those 4 free throws, and all of a sudden it's only a 2-point ball game, so nothing really to separate these teams apart from the rebounds, with Dinamo Sassari just edging out 22-19. So now we'll show you some highlights from the first half of this Group A fixture of the Basketball Champions League. But Mirabalan is unstoppable in the first quarter, 12 points, while QJ Peterson with 5 rebounds away from a double-double. He's leading the way so far for the Bakken Bears, along with Ryan Evans. Deshaun Stevens was a big influence, but he was on the bench for most of the second quarter. But that is as it stands, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get a drink. Go get something to eat, but don't go anywhere too long, as we'll be back for the second half soon. Rushing there, you can see making the free throw, giving the important lead so far to Dinamo Sassari. Well, there was a play down the corner, but again, Look at the fast break there. 3 in transition. Crucial shot. It was the alley-oop, and again the throwdown by Stevens. Stevens with no regard for Dinamo Sassari help side defense. What a shot in transition. What a play for that matter. Again, beautiful basketball. What movement. Spisu with the wide open shot. Good contact with a follow by Justin Tillman. Somebody box him out. That's the kind of style you can see Dinamo Sassari going to play tonight. I mean, move the basketball, get some open looks, but if they don't get blocked out, it's going to be their game all night long. Came off the screen, kicked that one out. That was a crucial, but a long two-pointer for the Bears. Michael Juve now hitting the shot from downtown, but you know, Bakken Bears stand in this one, trailing by 6 points. He struggled with some Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, now to the second half where Dinamo Sassari hold on to a slender 6-point lead. They were leading by as many as double digits, 11, but Bakken Bears have pegged back. It was a 3-point lead until the Bakken Bears decided to foul on the 3-point shot. Well, Dinamo Sassari right now, their problem is complacency. They're moving the ball very well, but they're not getting enough good looks, and again, maybe just overpassing it. Well, the Bakken Bears, their problem right now is just trying to find that right shot. I mean, it's very much run and gun basketball. They've got to make sure that they move the ball, get some good looks. Great job by officiating team tonight. They've been absolutely excellent. Well, Michael Juve now looks like he's going to start center role for the Bakken Bears. But one thing for them is to make sure they find the right shot in transition. So Dinamo Sassari will get the first possession of the second half. Well, tempo is going to be key for both of these two teams. Really trying to ensure they try to play at their pace. But one thing for Bakken Bears, they can't afford to play the run and gun style and get into this chasing game situation. Dinamo Sassari just need to play very patient, disciplined basketball. I mean, they've been not so much giving the ball to Mirabalan into the second quarter, who's their most unstoppable player in the first quarter. Well, Balan now goes pick and roll. Finds Spisu. Spisu's made a few shots, doesn't take this one. Goes down a little tighter. Burnell. Burnell now tries to spin a bit of contact all the way, draws a foul, gets down one, and the big fella going to go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Well, Jason Burnell just went to work in the low block, found a bit of space, spin around, and then he'll go to the free throw line now for the 3-point play. Man, who played at Jacksonville State, currently in the second season of professional basketball here in the Basketball Champions League and in Italy, makes a 3-point play, puts it back up to a 9-point lead. Well, this is where the Bears now have to be a lot more clinical. They have to try and make sure, get the right shot. Bolano was coming up with a steal. Got a man down now with Evans on the ball. Evans pump fakes, takes a 3-pointer, doesn't get it. Another rebound now to Peterson. Well, Peterson's been their top rebounder so far, so he's got 6 rebounds so far in the game. Almost turns it over, keeps it alive now, 4 on the shot clock. Will we get a wide open look now? Juve will try a 3, doesn't get it. Another offensive rebound, goes up, no foul called. Goes out of bounds, and it will be Dinamo Sassari ball. Well, Stevens came up with the offensive rebound, but no foul was called, so well, turns it over, poor pass. Seen a few of those so far. Crushland just guilty of the pass that went out of bounds. The alley-oop. Oh, baby! Are you serious? What can QJ Peterson not do? I mean, he has been leading the way. Now he's catching alley-oops. Are you serious? In the lane now, Crushland kicks this one out to Mirabalan. Now Milan takes in the lane, kicks out to Spisu. Down to Balan. Balan under the box. He's got to go up with it. Jump hook, doesn't get it. Goes out of bounds and keep it alive. And now QJ Peterson will push this one in transition. Peterson now keeps his dribble alive, kicks this one out to Evans. Well, Juve misses last 3, takes another one, doesn't get it. And now Michael Juve likes to take those 3 points, but no rebound is under the basket. Really a tough situation. And Balan is simply unstoppable under the basket. Bakken now top scorer in the game so far with 14 points, along with QJ Peterson. Evans now backs down, guarded by Jason Burnell. Evans fades away, hits a front rim, poor shot, and now Dinamo Sassari can push. Spisu looking for Burnell, guarded by Evans. Spisu in the lane, Spisu kickback pass, turns it over, no, keeps it alive. Finds Mira Bakken, Bakken attacks the basket, guarded by Michael Juve. Mira Bakken doesn't get it, and now Evans comes up with a rebound. He can push in transition. Evans bumps Evans. Oh, an offensive foul's been called. Well, Ryan Evans was called for the push-off. And the home fans really do not agree with the call, but again, I think it's the right call by the official. Here was Evans, slight little push there, but it's enough for an offensive foul. Spisu comes off one screen now. All right, turn it over. Great defense, transition. What do we have? We got an easy dunk. And that's much better by the Bakken Bears. As Tyler Ongwai just got his hand in the cookie jar, came up with a loose ball, and that's one way they can come back into this game. Oh, here comes the pick and roll now. Mira Bakken handoff with Marcus Spisu. Comes off one more screen. Spisu kicks this one out. Rushland turnover, but it comes off the foot of Ongwai. They might have caught a foul there, actually. What's the 13th foul? Tyler Ongwai gets called for the foul. What's the right call there? It's a slight reach, and so excellent call by the official. Spisu kicks out of Rushland. A quick three by the big fan. Nails it! Well, that is what Dinamo Sassari do best. They light it up from downtown. Down in transition with the throwdown. Deshaun Stevens ran the fast break. Well, Bakken Bears want to get back in this game. They got to get out in transition as much as possible. Deshaun Stevens goes up to 10 points, 5 for 6 from the field. In the lane, turns it over. Now Bakken's got to get in transition now. Ryan Evans. Double behind the back now, comes off one screen. Bit of contact. Well, Juve has missed his last two, to miss his third one. Well, Michael Juve is getting these looks, but again, they're not dropping. And again, when you haven't got any rebounders under the basket, you got to ask yourself, is that the right shot to take? Bakken now guarded by Juve. Bakken backs down now. The 4th team foul has been called on the Bakken Bears. Well, the nightmare that the Bakken Bears have is that when Mira Bakken catches the ball in the low block, you got to double team him. But if you double team him, then you give up the cost of a wide open look from the perimeter. Here comes the pick and roll now. Big three by Spisu. 1, 2, 3, punto per favore. Molto grazie, Marco Spisu. Are you serious? From downtown, 100%. Peterson tries a three, doesn't get it. Evans offensive rebound, fades away, doesn't get it. And now Dinamo Sassari, they can push. Spisu finds Bakken. Back to Marcus Spisu with the hot hand. Spisu kicks out, wide open look, doesn't take it. Oh, beautiful ball move, gotta get it. Bellissima, palla canestro. Dinamo Sassari is playing unbelievable, beautiful basketball. I mean, they take any shot they want, they move the ball. Juve pump fakes now, draws the foul. The foul is on Benjis. I mean, look at this. I mean, the pump fake there. Draws the foul, Benjis with the late reach. Comes off one screen now, looking for options, kicks out. We get a wide open look, he's got to make the three, is up, the three is no good. The foul has been called on Mira Bakken, a hold on the rebound. Longuai went in for the offensive rebound, didn't get it, but again, the contact just enough. Seven on the shot clock now. It's got to get something going to the basket. Finds Juve now. Juve's got to shoot a bit of contact way off the mark. Got to go up with it. 24-second violation. His Bakken Bears struggle to get a shot off. Spisu now finds Jason Burnell now. Burnell bucks down in the lane. Spisu, beautiful pass. Oh, again, doesn't take it. Beautiful basketball. Palla canestro, bellissimo. I mean, Dinamo Sassari, they move the ball. It is unselfish. In the lane now. Yeah, Bakken Bears got to be quick at getting into the sets, and they'll do themselves a lot better. Pulls up for a quick three-pointer, takes it, no good. Burnell with a rebound, and now here comes the transition. Spisu finds Balan. Balan almost fumbles it, turns it over. Spisu comes up with it. Evans keeps it alive. Has a wide open look, takes a three-pointer, can't get it. Well, they have gone ice cold so far here in the third quarter. Goes baseline now in the lane, lays it up, miss a wide open layup. Keeps it alive. Bakken Bears come up with it. Bakken Bears now just trying to slow this one down. Again, a lot of times they force the issue, take the quick shot. In the lane's got to go up with it, lays it up with a finger roll. That's much better there by Darboe. Well, it's a 14-point deficit now for the home team, but again, here's the problem now. Juve is going to have to try and face up with Mirabalan. Mirabalan, well, did a better job there, forced him into a tough shot. So now the Bakken Bears have to capitalize on this one. Well, he goes baseline, Darboe with a reverse layup, unstoppable. Well, he's back-to-back now, 4 points, and cuts it back down to a 12-point ball game. And Dinamo Sassari have to call timeout.
Okay, this we have so far. Yes, but this, the most important thing is another one. On defense, we have to talk, backspin, talk and call the backspin, crossspin, talk and call the crossspin. Last 8 seconds, don't be afraid, switch, but listen, easy thing. Then, on the ball screen, we don't need to jump and deny it. No. Listen, play regular defense. With the 5, we contain. We are ready to stand over there. So we don't need to jump and get one refuse. Balls to the screen, but easy thing. Then in offense, we shoot every time. Sometimes we fake, there is nobody, we have to shoot. We have everybody by himself. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, right now his team trail at 12 points, but inspired by Darboe. Here comes the full court pressure. Again, you got to make sure that make it count and don't get caught out in transition. Spisu now gets the ball at the court with Benjus. The 2 minutes now to go here in the third quarter. Sassari lead this one by 12 points. Off one screen, finds a wide open Benjus. Benjus now in the lane. Benjus goes up, turns over. Great defense by the Bakken Bears. Here's where they got to capitalize. Off one screen now. Goes up 15 feet. Doesn't get the and one. And now Bowie all of a sudden is a much different player for the Bakken Bears. Well, Gentile picks up his third personal foul. And the problem right now for Dinamo Sassari is complacency. They build the momentum as they did in the second quarter. You can't just assume that the game is done and dusted. Another quarter to play. Boy now cuts it down to a 10-point ball game. And that is one thing about the Bakken Bears. They will just keep clawing back at you. Cause as many problems as possible. Oh, what a pass under the basket. Well, that is one thing that Dinamo Sassari have to do to try and break the full court press. Tillman now moves up to 8 points. Quick three-pointer takes it, doesn't get it. Juke under the basket, can't keep it alive, and it goes out of bounds, and it will be Bakken Bears ball. That's one thing the Bakken Bears have struggled with. I mean, Dinamo Sassari 10 for 16 from downtown. Prolific three-point shooting, in the home side. The Bears have just struggled, and I think the home officials are just going to discuss. We're going to look at the replay. Potential time on the shot clock, or maybe if it actually came off of a Dinamo Sassari play. So we'll just listen to the officials on this one.
Hello, Kate. Hello again. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? We need to see, excuse me? We need to see the time when starts the offense of the black team. So we need to go back. Kate, we need to go back at the beginning of this offense when the black team started. Kate, can you hear me? Yeah, we need to go back. At the beginning of the Bakken Bears offense. Can we go back at the beginning? No. We need at the beginning, yes. We need to see the time of the game clock. We need to see the time of the game clock.
20 seconds earlier.
Main camera is the best one to see and to recognize. Okay, thank you. Let's go. It was 129, I think. Okay, thank you, Kate. Thank you. So you will stop. We have 9 seconds.
So 9 seconds now on the shot clock for the Bakken Bears. They'll have the ball baseline. And that is the beauty of the instant replay for the officials to decide what decision to make there. No, keep it alive now in the lane. Oh my Lord! Are you serious? I cannot believe it. Stevens went in the lane with no regard for Dinamo Sassari outside defense. Unbelievable. Well, now it's down to a 10-point ball game, but what a fadeaway shot by Gentile. I cannot believe that by Stevens. Went in the lane off a fumble. Here's where the movement's got to be better by the Bakken Bears. 10 on the shot clock now. Comes off one screen. Stevens now, he'll try his left from downtown, doesn't get it, and now Dinamo Sassari come over the ball. 4 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Off one screen now. Tillman in the lane. Tillman reverse layup. Gets fouled by Stevens. So now he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Well, that's the thing about Justin Tillman. Seals you off in the lane. Just gets into that space and finds a bit of danger. Well, 5.5 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Dinamo Sassari in control, but Justin Tillman misses the free throw. Tillman takes no dribble. Again, misses another one now. 5.5 left. Can they get a shot off? No contact. Takes a 3-pointer. Oh, he got it! Yes, he got it! He fooled me! Wow! Deshaun Stevens. I was sorry, I'm quiet. Well, my apologies to Tyler Unquiet because he fooled me on that one. I was about to say couldn't get it, but he cuts it down to a 9-point ball game. Unbelievable.
Okay, we go 5 now.
Well, this game not over, ladies and gentlemen. Another quarter to go.
We're gonna switch it.
As Bakken Bears trail this one by 9 points here in this Group A fixture of the Basketball Champions League.
You got Misha on eye, okay? And then we play 5. Just go normal up. Let Morton screen in 5, okay? Yep. I don't mind Evans and Misha once in a while up court, or any of you 2 guys just set a back screen for Adam, okay?
Well, they can see Spisu just lighting it up from downtown. He's 100%. Been unbelievable. But again, look at the ball movement. It's just unselfish. Nails it. Well, let's see. But I show. I mean, you got to love it. Russian went in the lane. Pulls up from the mid-range. Well, there you can see the statistics. Dinamo Sassari, unbelievable. 10 for 16 from downtown. Bakken Bears, 5 for 27. That's been the problem for them tonight. Again, they haven't been out-rebounded. The assists are very same. The assists, have been very similar between these 2 teams. It's just been the 3-point shooting of Dinamo Sassari has been very prolific, as it's been in the last 2 victories against Iberostar Tenerife and against Galatasaray. Bakken Bears, 1 last quarter. They'll get the first possession. Here comes the pick and roll now. They pull up for an early 3-pointer. This time they get it. Well, back-to-back triples. All of a sudden, it's a 6-point game as Adama Daboe. He now moves up to 6 points. And now Dinamo Sassari have to respond down the other end. They get the ball in the hands of Spisu. Let's go to Gentile, down to Justin Tillman. Tillman goes up for a tough shot. Justin Tillman is unstoppable. Once he gets it in the low block, I mean, that has been a problem as well for Bakken Bears. What a careless turnover by Daboe. And when you talk about trying to get back in this game, that is not the way to do it. Oh, turn it over. I don't believe it. In the lane, lays it. Oh, he missed it. Missed a layup, and again, the opportunity missed. Tillman under the basket. Oh, my Lord. Impossibile. Justin Tillman. Are you serious? Tillman catches it. Bit of contact. Somehow, some way, he gets it to drop. Well, the foul is on Salutz. It's a 10-point lead to Dinamo Sassari. Justin Tillman is leading the way now for Dinamo Sassari here in the fourth quarter. Well, Tyler Ongwai now will go to the bench for the Bakken Bears. And again, right now the question for them is, came up with a great steal, but missed a wide open look. Tillman makes the free throw after missing his last two. Puts Dinamo Sassari back up by 11. Comes a pick and roll now. Looking for options, not a lot of movement off the ball. Pump fakes now, goes baseline, draws the foul. And that's much better from Ryan Evans. And again, Bakken Bears, one way to get back in this game is try and get into the penalty as early as possible. But again, the movement from the Bears has got to be better. Because again, not a lot of options. Struggling to make the passes, but again, you got to credit the Dinamo Sassari defense, making everything difficult. Michael Juve now on the ball. Peterson off one screen now, has the mismatch against Mirabalan, kicks out. Well, he's got to make it three in the corner, doesn't get it. Balan comes over the rebound, and now Dinamo Sassari can push this one. Jason Berno now finds Mirabalan. Gentile off the screen, Gentile in the lane. Gentile, uncontested layup. Oh, it's too easy right now. Evans now down the middle. Evans, bit of contact, draws a foul. The foul's on the ground. That's now the second team foul for the Bakken. Sorry, for Dinamo Sassari. Bit of pump fake there and took it to the roll. .13 lead now to Dinamo Sassari. That was on Justin Tillman. Peterson catch and shoot, takes a quick three, doesn't get it. And now Dinamo Sassari probably want to slow this one down. Time is in their favor. Finds Tillman under the basket. Tillman backs down against Evans. Tough shot, doesn't get it. Balan with the rebound, and now Mirabalan will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Well, Mirabalan has simply been unstoppable so far for Dinamo Sassari, but he missed the first free throw. Well, he's such a skillful low block player, very traditional back down post player. Can cause a lot of problems for any defense, and he missed the first free throw. He makes a second one now, builds it up to a 14-point lead now for Dinamo Sassari. Evans now pulls up the mid-range, doesn't get it, doesn't get the drop. Balan with the rebound, and now Sassari can try and push this one. They now downloaded Justin Tillman. Tillman under the basket. Justin Tillman is unstoppable. It's been that kind of night for Justin Tillman. Gets the ball in the low block and just does pretty much what he wants. Fade away in the low block, and again, Sean Stevens going to work for the Bakken Bears, just keeping him in this game, actually. Berno now backs down. Jason Berno goes up for a tough shot again. Too easy. Oh, sorry, actually, it's difficile. Very difficult shot, but he still gets it. Peterson down low to Stevens. Back out to QJ. Peterson takes a three-point. Got it! Puts it down to a 13-point ball game. QJ Peterson now, he moves up to 18 points. On the Burnouts, got the mismatch. Under the basket, Mirabalan turned it over, so it will be Bakken Bears ball. Darboy now on the ball. This one by 13 points off to Michael Juve. Finds Peterson. Peterson pump fakes. Peterson in the lane, draws another foul. That's smart play there by QJ Peterson. 13 foul now for Dinamo Sassari. Bakken Bears now have to get something going. Try and cut this deficit as much as possible going into the last 5 minutes of this game. QJ Peterson being the most dangerous player from the backcourt. Evans now got away by Burnell. Looks like he's going to back down. Kicks out to Juve. Juve finds Peterson off one screen. Crosses over in the lane. Peterson all the way to the basket. Doesn't get it. Juve with the offensive rebound. Juve goes up, but it doesn't get it. Tip back, no good. Now, Dinamo Sassari come up with a loose ball, and I'll try to slow this one down. No need to rush it. Slight delay in game has been called, and I think the officials just trying to sort out the shot clock situation. Make sure that the right time is on the clock. 17 seconds to put on the free throw, on the shot clock, sorry. From the basket, a foul has been called. That's now the 14th foul for Dinamo Sassari. And they don't want to give up too many. Don't want to allow Bakken Bears any chance to get back in this game. Kicks out now. Juve has missed his last few shots. Doesn't take this one. But Darboy will take it. Doesn't get it. Under the basket. Comes up with a loose ball. All of a sudden, 11-point game. Well, Stevens has been unbelievable in this game. Keeping Bakken Bears in this pretty much 11-point deficit. Comes off one screen, gets a handoff. Big three from Gentile. Is out of bounds, and it will be Bakken Bears ball. Gentile and probably just mishandled the ball when he took the three-point shot. Peterson comes off one screen. Out the top. Oh, it's a careless turnover. It's just a case of Gentile, another three. Again, doesn't get it. Again, poor shot. Peterson 3-on-1. Well, does he get a very poor shot in transition? A 3-on-1 situation. QJ Peterson pulling up for a three-pointer. You're trying to come back in this game, and again, was that the right shot to take? Well, Bakken Bears now will call timeout, and not making the most of a 3-on-1 situation in transition, but it will be timeout to the home team.
Right there. Who's shooting? 2 fouls. Me. Okay. Hey, we have to now penetrate, move the ball. Penetrate, move the ball. Penetrate, move the ball. Penetrate, nobody there, shoot. Okay? We're on a time schedule here. We got to speed up things here. Okay? On defense, keep talking here and get out and run. Okay? Misha and Emmett here, go for the rebound here, okay? Knock them down here, okay? We pick up full court. We got 2 team fouls. It's just man full court. Go numbers here. We just need to speed everything up. Don't gamble on defense yet, okay? Let's go, fellas. Go gamble here, Joe. Oh, right there. Go tight, Bell. Yeah.
Well, for the Bakken Bears right now, it's about hard to decide. They haven't won a game so far here in this group of death, if you like, with Galatasaray, Berestar, Tenerife, and Dinamo Sassari. But the last play, that 3-on-1 in transition. QJ Peterson pulling up for a three-point shot. I mean, when you're scrambling for the game, you got to take every smart shot possible. And a three-point shot in transition like that, I would question, is it the right shot to take? Well, it will be the Bears ball. The foul was called under the basket, so it will be 2 shots to the Bakken Bears. Stevens was fouled. These are crucial free throws. Can he cut it down in single digits? It makes the first one. Man from Los Angeles, California. Played at San Diego State University. What a unbelievable career he's had. He started his pro career in Japan, moved over to Turkey as well as France. 3-time in Israel, along with Italy as well. Played last season in Italy. Makes a second one. 9-point victory. Lead, sorry, not a victory. As Dinamo Sassari lead this one 81-72. Well, there's the mismatch. Balan goes baseline. Mira Balan under the basket. Balan under the basket gets fouled. And he'll now go to the free throw line. Now, that's a situation where the Bakken Bears have to come over and double team Mira Balan. I mean, he's simply unstoppable. Well, the Croatian big fella, I mean, you got to come over and double team him. He's a great free throw shooter for that matter. Makes the first one. Well, it doesn't make the second one. It's a 10-point lead now. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. The Bears come back to keep this one out to Michael Juve. Down low to Evans. Here comes the fadeaway shot. Tip in, no good. Bakken Bears always going for the tough shots. 10-point lead now to Dinamo Sassari. Spicer gives this one up. Again, the shot clock. The three is up. No good. Come up with a loose ball with Evans. Now can the Bears push this one with QJ Peterson? Peterson kicks out. That boy pump fakes. Kicks out. Evans had the shot under the basket. And Deshaun Stevens throws it down. And he was wide open and he wanted to rip the rain down. 8-point ball game with under 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Blocking foul's been called on Evans. It's the 14th foul for the Bears.
Second foul. 14 foul.
Let's go.
Will be sideline ball now to the team from Sardinia. The excellent poetry emotion basketball of Dinamo Sassari, trying to hold on to this lead of 8 points. Off one screen now, in the lane now, goes up, tough move, doesn't get it. And another foul's been called under the basket. So Mira Balan, that's a right call. Mira Balan was pushed on the box out. He can see, here's the penetration. Balan is pushed in the back. I mean, that's the right call. Evans pushes him in the back. So there's no arguments whatsoever from the Bakken Bears players. And the big fella will take these 2 free throws. Boy, he missed the first one. Mira Balan's got to step up and make these ones. I mean, such an experienced European continental basketball player and international basketball player for Croatia. 3:38. Plenty of time for Bakken Bears to come in, so you got to make your free throws. Makes the second one. 9-point lead now to Dinamo Sassari. Can the Bakken Bears come back into this? Another turnover. I mean, sloppy basketball transition all the way. Miss a layup. Bakken Bears, that case, is taking care of the basketball. QJ Peterson finds Evans. Evans baseline. Evans all the way. Oh, he missed it. Offensive rebound. Goes up with it. And it's that man, Deshaun Stevens. 7-point ball game. Over 3 minutes to go. The score should say 83-76. And a turnover, but a foul has been called. So it will be free throws to Dinamo Sassari. And again, Mirabalan will take these shots. Well, Deshaun Stevens picks up his third personal foul. The problem for Bakken Bears is any foul they commit will be free throw, but we got a timeout right now, I believe. Well, no timeout's been called, sorry. He has struggled a little bit from the free throw line, but right now he's got to step up and make these shots. I mean, right now they're in the lead. They got to bury the games. He makes the first one. And that's what being a professional is all about, stepping up and making the key free throws. Makes the second one. 9-point ball game. Dinamo Sassari want to stay undefeated with under 3 minutes to go. Another turnover, and that's been the problem for the Bakken Bears. Just not taking care of the basketball. And at this level, you just got to take care of the basketball. QJ Peterson, it's almost like they're trying to predetermine what they want to do on the court. You got to read the defense and see what they give you, but he's running out of time and right now running out of ideas, but staying positive. Dinamo Sassari just need to slow things down, not rush anything. Land now reverse the ball to Benjis. And Spisu. Spisu now under the basket. Oh, turn it over. And that's not one way to close this game out. Stevens now. Finds Evans. Evans looking to kick it out to somebody. Again, the movement right now. Stevens draws a foul, and he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots, and that's a careless foul by Mirabalan. There was 5 seconds on the shot clock. Again, 5 on the shot clock. You just gotta. Milan's not worried too much, I guess, about the time, but again, you got to be smarter than that. Oh, he missed a free throw, way off the mark. Again, that's not a good look for the Bakken Bears. Well, he missed them both. Well, right now, Dinamo Sassari just need to try and close this one out in the last 2 minutes, 10 seconds, sorry. Gentile now on the ball. Out by Stevens. Spisu in the lane. Spisu now kicks out. Gentile, big 3. Buonanotte, Bakken Bears, perché Dinamo Sassari è grandissimo. What a 3 is QJ Peterson. He'll try a 3, doesn't get it. Dinamo Sassari come with a loose ball. Well, that was just a dagger 3-pointer. And that has been Dinamo Sassari's story tonight. They are just shooting the lights out from the perimeter. Gentile pumps through. Gentile down the lane. Goes out of bounds, but it will be Dinamo Sassari ball on the baseline. Well, QJ Peterson will go to the bench, take a breather. 1:27 to go in the fourth quarter. Well, 3.2 seconds left on the shot clock. Marcus Spisu will inbound this one. In the lane now. He's got Gentile, kicks out to Burnell. Burnell pump fakes, puts it up. Doesn't get it. Now the back and basket push this one in transition. Finds Evans. Evans pump fakes, goes baseline. He turns it over. Gentile. Sorry, Spisu comes up with it. Marcus Spisu now. Just going to pick a roll with Mirabalan. Spisu in the lane. Spisu alley-oop. Doesn't get it. Not too much on it. It's a 3-on-1. What do they have with the back and Bears in the lane to finish a layup? 10-point lead now. Dinamo Sassari try to run this one as much as possible. Ongwai now moves up to 14 points. 6 for 12 from the field tonight. 50%. Gentile in the lane. Gentile all the way. Gentile laid it up. Lane now. Quick three-pointer. Three is up. The three is good. Now with 28 seconds left. Jason Burnell gets fouled. And he'll now go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Well, the 23-year-old who's only just started his career so far in Italy, and what a start he's had. Great season he had last season in Cantu. And now just relishing an opportunity here at Europe's elite in the Basketball Champions League. Jason Burnell. Well, he is now wondering, what does he have to do to turn this team around? But right now he's got to understand that 3 games left in the regular season. He's probably going to have to win all 3 of them, but it's a Goliath task against teams such as Iberostar Tenerife, Galatasaray, and now Dinamo Sassari. Jason Burnell missed a free throw. Now back to Bears. Try to get something here in the last few minutes. Kicks out. Now they get a 3 in the corner, and the 3 is nothing but net. And I say net, ladies and gentlemen. And what does Marcus Spisu have in the tricks? Now, what do we have here? 6.3 seconds left. Dinamo Sassari. Will they go for one last shot? Is they winning this one right now by 7 points against Bakken Bears? Well, timeout has been called by Dinamo Sassari, and again, for them, it's going to be about the points difference. They want to try and get one last shot. Even though they are going to go 3-0, for them, it's a matter of trying to make sure that they win this game by as many points as possible. So they're winning by 7 right now. Can they push to a 9 or 10-point lead?
Okay, listen. We play like this. Listen. We play Tam from the sideline. We have to go to shoot 6 seconds. But listen, we play like this. Watch out. Stefano, you take the ball out. Okay. JB, you start on the same side of Marco. Okay. And you just run, because if they switch, I want that they switch and you run over here. Okay. So Marco, you run a second. Benji, you set this screen. Okay, then listen. I don't know if they're gonna trap, show, switch. In any case, JB, after the pin down, you run behind the ball. Bench. You're here, Jimmy. Set the ball screen, Miro, Marco, attack with the left hand. One shooter, Stefano is a shooter, and you run inside. Okay?
So Dinamo Sassari now will have the ball with under 6 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. They're winning this one by 7 points. They're going to try and finish on a high note. Remember, points differentiation is going to be a crucial factor here in this Group A, because you know Galatasaray going to try and go out in the last 3 games here, while even though Dinamo Sassari are winning this group as undefeated, they're going to stay undefeated, but they got to make sure they finish as high as possible. Get the ball inbound in the back. Oh my Lord, are you serious? Well, they finish this one. Unbelievable. Burnell doesn't get it. Now that would have been something that they drew that play up. But ladies and gentlemen, at the end of this one, Dinamo Sassari come out victorious against Bakken Bears 91-84 in this Group A fixture of the Basketball Champions League. Mirabalan was fantastic, along with Marcus Spisu, Jason Burnell, and Justin Tillman. What a game it was here. These two teams really battled it out. We'll just show you some stats and finish off with some highlights. But again, they now go undefeated here in Group A. A good win for the Italians. The locals from Sardinia over Bakken Bears. 3 games in their return to the Basketball Champions League. 3 defeats, not looking good. And they have to figure out what they have to do to change things around. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll just show you some stats and some highlights from the ending of this game. But Justin Tillman was fantastic in this game, playing in the low block and just coming to some big-time points. He had 21 for 44 from within the rainbow, 11 for 21 from downtown, 50%, while 16 for 25 from the free throw line. Bakken Bears, problem for them was from 9 for 26, but did actually win the rebounds 43-42, as well as more assists and more steals. But and the dominant perimeter shooting from Dinamo Sassari was the difference in this game. Sean Stevens, QJ Peterson with 22 and 18, along with Ongwai, 17. But Mirabalan, Justin Tillman, and Ben just led the way for the Italians. We'll just show you some highlights from this game. Well, for them right now, it's a matter of pride with 3 games left. How can they try and stay in this competition? They've been in the FIBA Euro Cup multiple times, they've done very well, but it's about making noise in the Basketball Champions League. But Dinamo Sassari, their expectations have definitely risen. Numerous times they've got to the playoffs, but come up short. For them, it's about making the Final Four and proving to everybody and themselves that they are a powerhouse to be reckoned with here in European basketball. What better way to do it than here at Europe's finest in the Basketball Champions League. Well, the officials did an unbelievable job tonight, making sure this game was kept and ran very smoothly. And again, that's the ability, the experience of our officials here in the Basketball Champions League. Just unbelievable professionalism. But it will be Dinamo Sassari come up with a third victory, undefeated here in Group A. But they know 3 more games to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here. As you can see, Dinamo Sassari take top 3-0, followed by Barossa Tenerife, Galatasaray Doga Segorda, and Bakken Bears in the bottom 2. 3 more games to go for all these teams here in Group A. It ain't over, and it's all here, brought to you by the Basketball Champions League. But for now, it's good night from FIBA.